What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be reviewing the Kyosho Dodge Viper. Now this is a really old car. It's probably from the 90s, and I'm going to keep this review very short and simple. Pretty much this is what the exterior looks like, the Dodge Viper body pretty much, and this is what the body actually looks like. Now this car is really old. You can see that there's actually a lot of leaks everywhere, and this might actually be the last time I drive it. After this review, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it away and just keep it, as a collector's item, because this thing is really old, and I don't want to break it anymore. Now, if you look closely, you can see the gears. They're actually they're made out of plastic. The air filter, you got the little muffler. You see that the crack right there by the muffler. A lot of leakage everywhere, but it actually, surprisingly enough, it actually runs really good, and it has, it's hard to tell. Let's see if I can find it. It's hard to see it, but it has a .12 motor on it. That's an old airplane motor, and I think the top speed on this is 20 miles an hour. You look at the old springs. It's these little rinky-dink little pieces of metal for the suspension. But believe it or not, this car, I put it through hell. It's really old. It's never let me down. It cranks right up, and as you guys will see soon. Now the controller is this old style with a long antenna, and it takes like 8 batteries, and it's 75 megahertz. Right here, this is the controller. It has it does have digital proportional steering and throttle, and this is it. The rims on this thing are not stock. I put these on with better tires, and it gets it a lot more grip too, because the old tires are getting worn off. So enough talking, let's go see this thing in action. All right, now I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but the top speed for this one is 20 miles an hour. This is the Kyosho Dodge Viper. All right, so let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. Here we go. There we go, fires right up. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. 1990s, 20-something plus years. It don't matter. This thing will keep going, man. Let's see how she runs. It's going to be real easy for you to drive. I was going to do a head-to-head race between the Traxxas Spirit and the Kyosho Viper, but unfortunately the Kyosho pretty much died. Now what I mean by that is that, I don't know if you can see it there, all of that everywhere. It's so old, like I was saying. This thing is so freaking old. It's from the 90s that it pretty much has a leak in the gas tank, so it stopped working. Not only that, it lost a lot of its power. It was maybe doing like 15 miles an hour, so it wouldn't have been a fair race against this thing anyways. This thing is out of control. 20-something years old. This thing hauls major ass. I'm so happy to have it. I'm gonna clean it up one of these days, probably display it and never get rid of it. And this is my first nitro car, one of the very first ones. Super old as well. Also gonna get cleaned up, and I'm putting it away. So I'm sorry I didn't get to do the head-to-head race between these two, but I'll come up with something else next time. See you later.